Hello, my friends. Today, chapter 8 in your books. But first, I say and you respond. Were you watching TV before class? Are you watching TV now? Did you listen to funk when you were a kid? Do you listen to funk now? Very good. Okay, now I say and you listen. Hi, my name is Kalpana. I'm an astronaut. I will go to the moon next year, so I am training hard. I exercise every day with other astronauts. Our fitness routine includes a lot of swimming and running. We exercise at the NASA gym in Houston, Texas, from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Question 1, who does she train with? She trains with other astronauts. Question 2, how often does she train? She trains every day. Question 3, where does she exercise? She exercises at the NASA gym. Question 4, what time does she start? She starts at 8 a.m. And question 5, when will she go to the moon? She will go to the moon next year. Good. Okay, now what part of his body is sore? He has a sore eye, yes. And what part of his body is sore? He has a sore throat, yes. And what's their problem? They have a headache, yes. And what's the matter here? She has a stomach ache, yes. And what's wrong here? He has a backache. And what's their problem? They have an earache. Yes, they have an earache. And what's the matter here? He has a cough. Yes, he has a cough. And what's the matter here? She has a fever, yes. And what's the matter here? They have a toothache, yes. And how does she feel? Terrific or terrible? She feels terrible, yes. Terrible is very bad. Terrific is very good. She feels terrible. And how do they feel? Well or sick? They feel well, yes. They feel very good. And how does he feel? Awful or better? He feels awful, very bad, awful. Okay, now Bart. Who is Bart's cousin? Bart's cousin is Ling. Who are Bart's aunts? Bart's aunts are Patty and Selma. Who is Bart's uncle? Bart's uncle is Herb. And who are Bart's grandmas? Bart's grandmas are Mona and Jackie. Excellent. Okay, what can you see here? Give me 6 things. You have 10 seconds. You can see the moon, you can see stars, you can see the sky, you can see clouds, you can see water, you can see the ocean. Very easy, my friends. Okay, now, how many eyes does it have? It has 5 eyes. How many legs does it have? It has 9 legs. How many arms does it have? It has 2 arms. And how many teeth does it have? It has 10 teeth. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It has 10 teeth, yes. Okay, grammar. There is and there are. Now, there is and there are for existence. There is and there are ha in Portuguese. There is for singular. There are is for plural. For example, there is a dog in the car. Singular, one dog. And here, plural, there are dogs in the car. It's plural, dogs. Okay, the format in the affirmative. There is a dog here. There is an object. In the plural, there are dogs here. In the negative, there isn't a dog here. There isn't and the object. In the plural, there aren't dogs here. In the question, we put the verb to be in the front. Is there a dog here? Or in the plural, are there dogs here? And we have the short answers, respostas cortas. Is there a dog here? Yes, there is. No, there isn't. Or in the plural, are there dogs here? Yes, there are. No, there aren't. And the WH question, we put the WH word, who, what, when, where, why, or how, in the front. For example, why is there a dog here? When is there a dog here? How is there a dog here? Etc. All right, and some and any. In affirmatives, we use some. For example, there are some pizzerias in Anastasio. Some is like alguns or algumas. There are some, algumas. In negatives, we use any. For example, there aren't any pizzerias in Indios. No há algumas pizzerias, or no há nenhuma pizzeria in Indios. And in questions, we use any. For example, are there any pizzerias in Indios? Há algumas pizzerias in Indios. Remember, some for affirmatives, any with negatives, and any with questions. Okay, and grammar, prepositions of place. We have near and far. This dog is near, this dog is far. For near, we also say close. Near and close in Portuguese are perto. We could say this dog is near, or this dog is far. Or this dog is near, or this dog is close. On. For example, Talk English is on Osvaldo Cruz Avenue. We use on with avenues, streets, roads, on. Next to, for example, Elleria Electronica is next to Magazine Luiza. Next to in Portuguese is ao lado. Across from or opposite. For example, Gaivota is across from the park. Across from in Portuguese is através, oposto. Behind, in back of. For example, the train station is behind Paraíso Lanches. Behind and in back of in Portuguese are atrás. Between, for example, Gaivota is between the pharmacy and the bank. Between in Portuguese is entre, no meio de. In front of, for example, the Christ statue is in front of Santo Anastasio. On the corner of, for example, Banco Brazil is on the corner of Osvaldo and Maiauá streets. On the corner of in Portuguese is na esquina de. Okay, vocabulary for today. We have neighbor. A neighbor is a person who lives next to you. A neighbor in Portuguese is a vizinho. Move in. When you arrive to a house, you move in when you arrive to a new house. Look, they are moving in. It means arriving to a new house. Move in. Stationery store. A stationery store is a place where you buy things for school. A stationery store in Portuguese is a papelaria. Supermarket or grocery store. This is a place where you can buy food and drinks. Barbershop. A barbershop is a place for haircuts. This is a barbershop. A laundromat. A laundromat is a place where clothes are washed. A lavanderia in Portuguese. Laundromat. Library. A library is a place for books. It's not a store. A library in Portuguese is a biblioteca. By the way is an expression to change the conversation, para mudar a conversa. For example, he says, I love Bolsonaro, or I love Lula. He is incredible. I love him so much. I love. She says, by the way, how is your mom? She wants to change the conversation, mudar a conversa. Okay. Finish, my friends. See you later, alligator and a wild crocodile. Bye-bye.